Angels in Catholic theology. Angels are pure spirits, created by God before human beings. They are intelligent, immortal, and have free will, but do not have physical bodies. According to Catholic tradition, especially based on Dionysius the Areopagite, later expanded by St. Thomas Aquinas, there are 9 choirs or orders of angels grouped into 3 hierarchies. The 9 choirs of angels, grouped into 3 hierarchies based on their proximity to God and their role in the divine order. First hierarchy, closest to God, contemplative. These angels are entirely focused on worshiping and contemplating God. 1. Seraphim, Isaiah 6:2, 7. Name means the burning ones. Role: love and adore God with perfect intensity. Most powerful in love and worship, described as having 6 wings and surrounding God's throne. 2. Cherubim, Genesis 3:24. Ezekiel 10. Name means fullness of wisdom. Role: contemplate God's divine plan and protect sacred things, for example, Eden. Guardian of divine mysteries. 3. Thrones, Colossians 1:16. Bearers of God's divine justice and authority. They carry the throne of God and serve as his chariot. Passive recipients of God's light and channel it to lower orders. Second hierarchy, governing the cosmos. Administrative. These angels are involved in the ordering of the universe and all creation. 4. Dominions, dominations. They govern lower choirs of angels. They execute God's will with authority and order. Inspire earthly rulers to govern justly. 5. Virtues. Govern over nature, especially the elements, stars, and seasons. They carry out signs, wonders, and miracles. Strengthen human beings in virtue and courage. 6. Powers. Warrior angels defend the cosmos from evil spirits. They maintain the balance between good and evil in the cosmos. Often called upon in spiritual warfare. Third hierarchy, serving humanity. Ministering. These are the most involved with human affairs. 7. Principalities. Protect nations, cities, rulers, and institutions. Guide leaders to fulfill God's plan. Organize lower choirs for assignments on earth. 8. Archangels, for example, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. Name means chief messengers. Bring God's most important messages to humanity. Luke 1. Tobit 12. Revelation 12. Act in significant historical and salvific moments. 9. Angels, guardian angels. Closest to individual human beings. Each person is assigned a guardian angel. Matthew 18:10. Guide, protect, and intercede for us daily. Most powerful angels. It depends on how you define power. In love and contemplation, seraphim are the highest. In knowledge and insight, cherubim hold the top spot. In executing God's governance, thrones, dominions, powers shine. In spiritual battle, Saint Michael the Archangel, a prince among the powers, is often considered the greatest warrior. In relation to humans, archangels and guardian angels are most accessible to us and personally involved in our salvation history. So while seraphim are traditionally considered the highest in the celestial hierarchy, Saint Michael, though an archangel, is exceptionally exalted in power and role, especially in combating Satan. Revelation 12:7-9. Apologetics and defense of the doctrine. Some Protestants reject angelic choirs due to lack of a single explicit biblical passage. Catholics argue that while not all 9 choirs are listed together, Scripture refers to them individually, and sacred tradition completes the picture. The Catechism of the Catholic Church, paragraph 328-336, affirms the existence of angels and their roles. St. Paul speaks of angelic ranks in Ephesians 1:21, Colossians 1:16, and Romans 8:38. Church fathers like Augustine and doctors like Aquinas in Summa Theologiae, Q 108 defend and explain the hierarchy. Final thoughts. Angels are not cute mascots or vague spirits. In Catholic theology, they are intellectually and spiritually powerful beings who glorify God, guard creation, guide, and protect us. Understanding the angelic choirs reminds us that creation is far richer, ordered, and spiritually alive than we often perceive.